Officially.
All right. We back in the building, man. Another Wednesday, another dollar, another day, man. What's up,
Yes,
fellas?
sir.
What's good, bro?
We got Marcus, we got Desmond, and we got Larry in the building today, man. Larry's making an appearance.
Yes, sir.
That I dropped in, you know what I'm saying? Chop it up with y'all boys.
There we go. That's the kind of action we like, man. We like special guests. You got to be a mainstay on the show, man.
I got you. I say, like I got this time slot, baby. I'm gonna add that to the schedule for now.
Yes, sir. So what we gonna get into a little bit of Jags today, man. A little bit of college football, a little bit of high school football, maybe even some trending topics. We got our interview with Reggie Northrup coming up a little bit later in the show as well. He'll be joining us, the two-time Combat Night light heavyweight champion.
Man, on the Wednesday UFC.
Got to put a little bit of respect on his name. And former FSU national champion. Got to put a little bit of respect on his name, man. So we got him coming up later in the show. So to start off, man, the Jaguars just recently signed Tavon Austin, man, off the street. And, all indications are that he's making plays already, within his first 2 days in camp. I think he just need to be back in Florida. What do you guys think? I think he just need a little bit of home cooking. And I think he's from Baltimore, isn't he?
Yeah, he's from Baltimore.
He's from Baltimore. Well,
he just seems like a Florida player.
Maybe he need to be in Florida anyways.
Yeah,
that's where to get his speed back. He went to the same school as Ben, didn't it?
Nice pick. Yeah.
You say you think it's a nice pickup? What y'all think about it, man?
Yeah.
I think it's perfectly. It's definitely a good offense for him. Urban Meyer's definitely not going to be scared to use him in the very intricate ways that he needs. Like the biggest storyline, he wanted Kadarius Toney. He needs that type of trickery, type of offensive weapon where inside, outside, running back, slot receiver, outside boundaries. I think it's going to be a good resurgence type. And then he's playing with the quarterback, so he should be fine.
Yeah.
Does he make the team? Is my question. Because
I know.
When you look at it, you got EJ Chark, Marvin Jones, you got what's the other boy?
Colin Johnson.
We got
Colin Johnson.
Yeah, Colin Johnson.
That's four. That's four, right?
That's four already. You know what I'm saying?
At least six. He has to make.
They're keeping at least six. So who's the fifth guy?
They're talking about using Travis at receiver. I don't know if they still are.
No, they'll probably. So it'll probably be Dorsett and maybe Tavon.
Philip Dorsett.
Dorsett.
Yeah.
I haven't heard nothing about Dorsett though. I mean, he's been really.
I think Tavon is more better fit for this offense than
I haven't heard anything about Dorsett.
I feel like Dorsett's battling with somebody else.
Tavon can do more than Dorsett.
Does CJ Henderson make the roster, bro?
Honestly,
bro, I hated that, bro.
Listen.
I hated that pick from the moment they made it. I thought he was very sus corner, bro. I did not think he was the top.
Who besides Jamar Chase and even then was still gonna be tough. Did you think Arakpo? Not Arakpo. What was the Ohio State corner that came out that year? Okudah. Did you honestly think Okudah was a top 5 pick?
I thought Okudah was nice.
But I actually did think it was a top 5 pick.
I do think he was a top 5 pick. Yeah. I thought everything that he showed you in college, he was a top 5 pick. Everything that CJ Henderson showed me in college did not tell me he was.
Personally, I take that back. Personally, I think CJ showed you who he was. I mean, the injury kind of. How many games did he play? He only played like what? 4 games.
Yeah.
He only played 4 games.
But still, even in those games, bro, like he didn't make no like.
His first game, he had a pick.
Yeah, and that was it. That was the
only thing, bro. That was the last time you heard of CJ. You ain't heard of no pass breakups after that.
Listen, I know my dog's trajectory at this point. Second week, y'all played the Dolphins, and your whole defense got ripped apart that game. So you can't just blame him on that one. And then at that point, he got hurt after that, didn't he?
TJ sus, bro, and he's small, bro. He gonna get. He's not big enough to be a boundary corner, bro. Put that man.
I disagree with that.
I mean, Chris Harris is a boundary corner.
I disagree.
But
everybody can't be
Is he Chris Harris on his best day? He's not.
No, I know. I mean, it's a rookie year.
Y'all saying he needs more time.
See, here's the thing though. Y'all are Jaguar fans. I'm not gonna say y'all. Jaguar fans are very spoiled because y'all had Jalen. So y'all think every player, every rookie is supposed to come out and look like that.
Spoiled, bro.
You gotta understand, Jalen is an upper echelon. We're probably
all we had was Jalen, bro. All we had was Jalen. I said all we had was Jalen.
But y'all talk as far as
I'm not comparing him to Jalen because he's not nowhere near that.
Listen, Xavier Howard wasn't that good rookie year, but after that, that's when he turned up. I guarantee Xavier was not that good.
Everybody knew Xavier Howard was that boy.
Xavier Howard
Everybody
was
knew
good. He
didn't
was not.
He didn't have the pick numbers.
Almost third.
He almost was third round.
Like what we talking Xavier, I'm not saying he was like trash. Like no,
we can't really compare. We can't really compare CJ to him then because third round picks aren't expected to do what.
But I see what you're right. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I just also feel like in some situations everybody isn't maybe and he also only played 4 games.
Okuda had a bad year too.
I don't think he was a top 5 pick.
A great year.
I don't think he was a top 5 pick. I don't think he was a top 5 pick,
right, man.
I just don't think Okuda was that good in my opinion.
They need to go talk to Prime, man. Prime will get him right. They need about a week with Prime.
I think Jair Alexander was probably the last young corner to come in and really establish himself early.
And nobody saw that coming from Jair Alexander.
He was stamped from the beginning, bro.
Yeah, like him.
I don't know if I saw that dominant early. He showed he was dominant. Yeah, he showed he was dominant early.
But I would. So that's why I think CJ. I think he can at least be a starter. I think he's a starter in the league. Maybe not top 10 corner, but I think he's a starter.
He can get to like an AJ Bouye, just like our boy AJ. I feel like that's at this point. I'm not going to take it away from, but I think that's the ceiling at this point. AJ Bouye.
Did y'all
Pro Bowler 2 year, good 2 year span? He's a Pro Bowler.
So we're saying we got to give CJ a little bit. We got to give him another year.
You have to.
Okay.
They don't have the player off his rookie year.
Urban don't have Urban's probably he's looking at.
If you get him out of there, he go ball for another team.
Listen. I think he played more than 4 games too. I think he played like.
I would have traded Chase on before I traded.
I think he played like no.
Chase on is trash.
Chase on came on heavy at the end of the year.
Chase on he only had 1 sack.
No, he had more than 1 sack.
No, he had 1 sack. He did have 1 sack.
You can't say he came on if he only had 1 sack.
I'm gonna give him a chance, bro. I give Chase.
So y'all are folding on CJ, who in his first game had a pick.
You talking about 2 different positions, bro. Everybody knew coming in. Chase, listen. Everybody knew coming in. Chase on is an elite. He's an elite athlete. He had no pass rush moves.
I don't know if I call him elite. Bro. Elite to me as an edge rusher is Miles Garrett.
I'm telling you, he's explosive.
Athletically,
he's explosive, bro. From a defensive end standpoint, like outside linebacker, he's explosive, bro. And the thing about him,
I feel like he looks explosive. I don't know how explosive he actually is.
The thing about him, bro, is he didn't have any pass rush moves, but he's whooping people in camp right now. He's whooping in camp.
I saw he got put on his back.
Give me a stat line for Chase on this year. Give me a stat line.
I think a good stat line for Chase on, which I'll take in the second year, wouldn't be no and he was training with like one of the best DN trainers. Like,
give me a stat line.
So I gotta give him. I wouldn't take no less than 8 this year, bro. I wouldn't take no less than 8.
So y'all gonna have at least.
I think 8 is easy, bro.
5 or 6 sacks, bro.
I'll give you Josh Allen. Josh
Allen on the other side, bro. They're playing in a 3-4, bro. They had these dudes playing in a 4-3. They're not 4-3 ends, bro.
That's really what he did in college, though.
No, bro, no.
That's what he did in college, though.
Chase played in a multiple he played in a multiple scheme, bro. At LSU.
Was a buck. He was
standing up. He was standing up. They had him dropping back in pass coverage. He wasn't doing that. In Jacksonville at all. They did not know how to use him. He was out of place. Now he's a 3-4 outside linebacker. Period.
I'm not gonna disagree with you.
I think the biggest thing is do the Jags have an interior rusher to help those guys get those sacks? Because you're gonna need some.
I like Roy Robertson Harris. He did that in Chicago. Yeah. So I think that'll be easy. Him next to Khalil Mack was their best rusher, and he played inside in the 3-4.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna need pressure. You're gonna need pressure from the inside because those guys. I mean, it's tough. The 3-4 is a great scheme, but it's a tough scheme. Like it's really tough.
Where's Darius at? Darius Scott.
Would you bring Marcel Darius back?
No.
I mean, I don't think he fits into the scheme.
Yeah, I think he's over the hill at this point.
Over the hill?
Yeah, I think he's from
Yeah,
be honest with you.
He played with Trent Richardson.
He's a true two.
He was part of the early Alabama days.
Like that first dynasty.
Yeah, I say he's from another generation of football.
Did y'all get a chance to catch Hard Knocks? Y'all get a chance?
I did not. Yeah, I did not.
Marcus, you didn't watch Hard Knocks, man? With all them Cowboys fans in your family, you didn't watch
HBO, man. I ain't got HBO.
I watched mine on YouTube, bro. That's how we get down.
I gotta check it then.
Nobody watched it. It was all right, man. They focused on Dak a lot, which understandably, coming back off the injury and stuff.
Was his throwing motion messed up or something? I started somebody saying Dak wasn't.
So he was looking real good, like at the beginning of the Hard Knocks, and then kind of towards the middle, he basically came up and told them that he had he felt like he had a strain or whatever. No, what happened was, so he was doing a lot of stuff, like he was boom, 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 like all in it. He looked great. And then McCarthy said in like a meeting with the coaches, he was like, I think Dak's doing way too much right now. I think we need to pull him back. And so they pulled him out and he was barely getting like any snaps. So he was like super pissed at practice. He was like, why the fuck y'all pulled me out? He's like, I feel great. I'll tell y'all if I don't feel great. And so then, he had gotten, he didn't really get into it. He was just talking shit like off to the side. And then, so then a little bit later in the practice, he was like, I feel like I kind of tweaked my shoulder a little bit. I think I'm gonna just chill.
Coaches know best, son.
Yeah. So then then he's like a no-go now. And that's where the whole, like, he needs an MRI thing came from now. And, if you're just joining us, we're talking about Hard Knocks from last night. What I saw. And then you had Zeke. Zeke looked really good, man. And they were saying Zeke, Mike McCarthy was like, we should probably like dial it down with him too. He doesn't need to play too much in the preseason. Kind of, you know what I mean? He has a lot of carries over his career already in 6 years. So he's like, let's just play him kind of, by ear. He'll get a few carries here, a few carries there, and then we'll put him on the shelf till the season starts. So, and then I didn't know that there's only 3 preseason games this year for each team. So that
17th game.
One more regular season game.
Yeah. Is that what happened?
Yeah, so since they added 17th game, it's still the same amount of games total. Yeah. It's just one of those preseason is a regular season instead of preseason. That
makes sense.
Which, I mean, I really want to see how that plays out as well, because now with the COVID and everything going on, it's going to be really interesting to see how teams can maintain through. That's pretty much 4 months. That's 4 months.
Besides injuries, COVID is literally the other things you have to put into account. It's going to happen.
Lamar Jackson just got back from it, so it's.
Lamar said he still ain't getting vaccinated.
Like the second or third time he got.
I was about to say,
they're like, hey man, we ain't gonna pay that check, and we're gonna have that addendum in your contract, vaccine before you sign the contract.
Right.
That ass.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, how do y'all feel about Ole Miss having all? If I'm not mistaken, they said they're 100% vaccinated, so everybody got it: coaches, staff, support staff. I feel like they made them get it, and I don't know how I feel about making college athletes get the vaccine, like making that, because the way Lane Kiffin said it, was like, we don't want anybody costing us football games. So to me, that came off like we told them you better get the vaccine or else.
It could have been.
So how do y'all feel about that as far as kind of pushing the vaccine on the players for the season? Because NFL's already doing that. So
I think it's kind of the same thing as mandate. It's their brand, so they can mandate, what I'm saying, what they want, kind of what private sector businesses are trying to do now. I feel like it's the same thing. Like if you want to work in the office, if you're an essential worker, you got to get a vaccine, kind of thing. So I guess if you don't want to get the vaccine, you better transfer or do something.
Yeah.
File a motion. Go get your lawyer. Go call Ben Crump or somebody.
All right, something got to get figured out, because it kind of just rubbed me a little funny. Mississippi, anyways, is a little,
That's the first thing I thought of, bro.
Say that again, Marcus.
I said that's the first thing I thought of. Like Mississippi, they still on their BS, man.
It's still bank to lead these players still going.
Why we in college football, right? Ugalele getting that bag from Clemson. You seen he's with just signed with Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I saw that.
No, Dr. Pepper.
Man, that's
Yeah,
huge.
he's for the ACC. I mean, for the
Getting that
little
bag.
college game
Yeah.
commercials. And Derek King just signed with the Florida Panthers.
Yeah,
I saw that. Yeah, I
First,
don't really understand that move, but
it's essentially paying him to be a
face
influencer.
Yeah, let's try to keep Florida Panthers. Everybody really watching hockey for real.
When the last time you heard about the Florida Panthers?
So you're gonna get the quarterback for the football team. That's all they did. You know what I'm saying?
Just wear my gear in a commercial.
Yeah, essentially an endorsement, influencer type deal. And they're the first. They created a program called NIL, like something Florida Athlete, Florida NIL, something like that. They created something where they're basically trying to partner with other.
Do you guys know this, bro? I honestly really love these Bleacher Report threads, bro. I'm gonna just bring it in. I don't think it should get flagged for copyright because we're not on. Hold on.
Yeah, Bleacher Report has really upgraded their stuff.
I like them, bro. I really like better than probably anything else I look at.
Yeah, I'm on Bleacher Report at least a couple hours a day.
So this is like their college. This is the college football thread. Highest graded linebackers coming back. This is the ukulele. And the thing I saw that caught my eye too was the highest graded cornerbacks last season when there's no pressure on the QB, Patrick Surtain and Asante.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because Patrick I get, but Asante is that was surprising to me because I didn't really see, I mean, he's a good man-to-man corner.
I was say it's not bad. He's just not a press guy. He got to play 4 yards.
He's a good man-to-man corner sometimes. He just got to work on he get lost in zone most of the time, man. Which I don't understand. How you get lost?
I think you have to think overcompensating.
Yeah, he's
trying to make too many plays.
Yeah,
they said Patrick Surtain was strapping. Let's see what he looked like.
No, I'm gonna let you know. Patrick looked all right. I don't know who that was running that route, but he looked all right against him though.
Who was this?
I don't know who that was. No, I ain't lie to you, Patrick. I was
ready.
You look
hey, let me tell you something. That boy was slow slow reaction.
I don't know who that is running the route, but you know what I'm saying? He's still like the first round draft.
If that's somebody, if that's a real dog, bro, coming out the gate like that, it's over with. He already lost.
Yeah, I don't know who that was.
He came out real slow. His reaction time was slow.
Yeah. Nah, somebody real. You right. That's there. You ain't got to run a double move if you come out that slow.
You just gonna keep. Yeah, you know what? And sometimes like when that does happen, like the quarterback they just kind of know, like, you know what I'm saying? They like, all right, I'm gone. He came out, you know what I'm saying? We just go abort mission on that route, and I'm just gonna hit it. Yeah. Do they really do stuff like that in the league? Like, if it looks that sweet and the dude come out, you know what I mean? He just don't open his hips up or nothing, and you already 5 yards out the gate. Do you still run the comeback, or do you just?
I think I'm about to say an experienced receiver like a Devontae Adams. Honestly, I think Justin Jefferson don't even run the double. I think Justin Jefferson is giving a quick inside. You slow footed. I'm out of here. Throw the hand up.
Yeah.
Even Adam Thielen probably just throws the hand up in that situation. You know what I'm saying? But I think my old boy over there probably just trying to get some work. I don't know who that was. I would love to know who that was. But
let's see who that is. Who is 15?
It's Patrick Surtain. He gonna be all right, but he look, you know what I'm saying? He look like, boy, he trying to be like, you know what I'm saying?
Surtain trying to get up in that hip pocket on there.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you gonna try to be Pro Bowl rookie or some shit like that.
NC State's getting a lot of hype right now. It's an underrated team.
Right.
They come out and do. I like their offense and their head coach. I do like those. I would say.
NC State, most underrated.
And TCU has the best corner in the country. He ain't gonna come out into 2 more years, but when I tell you he's the best corner in the country, he's the best corner in the country.
I'll throw North Carolina, UNC in there, bro. Like, ain't nobody talking.
But they getting the love. They're the favorites right now for the Coastal. Everybody's picking them. Yeah, everybody's picking them for the Coastal. Everybody got them as the favorites, and then Miami is second. But it's all over Sam Howell. Sam Howell is legit though. We're gonna see. He lost both running backs.
Yeah, it's just a lot.
2 receivers. We're gonna see if he can maintain that.
I love Sam Howell, bro.
Me too. I'm a big Sam Howell.
I love him.
Who's that?
Sam Howell from North Carolina.
Sam Howell. Yeah, I wasn't impressed like seeing him in person. He was just, his arm does not look very lively.
What game did you see in person, man?
No, I'm saying I seen him at the opening in
Oh,
California.
that's years ago. That was
No, I'm saying that was I saw him like that was like a month ago. I was there a month ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was in LA, and he was like a camp counselor. He was out there throwing routes, and his arm just looked real average compared to like even some of the high school guys. So he looks like he's a bruh. I think he's think about it. When he this is what he's gonna have to see when he goes to the league, right? You're gonna be throwing with receivers you don't normally throw with, right?
I mean,
And
yeah,
so he looks like he's a timing guy, more than like a I could throw with the best of them kind of guy. That's just what I got, and I could be wrong, but that's what
I don't think his tape says that though. He should be the first quarterback taken off. But you think he should be like after seeing that in any way he should be the first quarterback taken off the board?
Not from an arm strength perspective, bro. He struggled throwing like the deep out, bro.
So you taking Spencer Rattler over
Spencer Rattler all day, bro. Spencer Rattler's got his arm talent is superior to a lot of. Listen, and since we're talking about Spencer Rattler, he was there too, throwing. And there was a distinct difference between both his arm and Sam Howell's arm.
I think he's a camp guy. I don't think Sam Howell. I think he's a shorts All-American. In live game, I haven't seen nothing that made me go, "Wow, Spencer Rattler." I can with Sam Howell, some of those throws are.
Spencer can flick the ball from anywhere though.
Yeah,
that's the intrigue about him is like he can flick that bit 60 yards on the run, like you know what I'm saying.
But I just don't think he's the most consistently accurate.
I think I'd like to see more from him this year, but from an arm talent perspective, I think
he has the arm talent.
He's before.
I look at him like Zach Wilson to be completely honest. Like they have their moments where they can do things. I just don't think consistently they're very good quarterbacks.
Hey man,
I don't think Zach Wilson is that good.
Who's your favorite SEC newcomer, man?
I'm gonna throw Emory in there.
Hold on, it didn't pop up for me. Let me stop sharing that one and I'll go to the next one.
I was trying to think of one of my favorites. I'm gonna say Emory. I'm just hoping DeMarcus Bowman. Oh, this is for freshmen. Okay, this is freshman, obviously.
No, this is just top 25 newcomers.
Henry Toll. Watch out for Henry Toll. Yeah, Henry a dog. DeMarcus, I just don't think DeMarcus Bowman is going to get, unless he come out here and take somebody's carries, I don't know if he'd come out here and do a staple from go at Florida. He's going to be a key part of it. I don't know if he's like the.
Who would be ahead of him as far as running back?
Dameon Pierce. I'm going to let you know, Dameon Pierce and Malik Davis.
Yeah. That's his name.
Dameon Pierce is really, I think Dameon Pierce is the NFL running back.
No, like Florida low key has a staple of running backs, bro. They always keep like 2 or 3 like solid.
They got like 4 this year. They should really run the ball. It shouldn't be in the air this year for Florida. It's about running the ball this year, for real. But I'm serious to see how Dan makes that transition because it shouldn't be high flying for him.
Yeah,
they should run it down people's throat.
What's his name? Number 6.
Who? Dan Mullen.
Naquan Wright from Carroll City. Naquan Wright's a dog. Like they got running backs. Very curious to see how it look though.
But yeah, I want to see Bryce.
I want to see what a Reed Gilbert do because moving a wide receiver from tight end is going to be
Reed feel himself too much. I'm very curious to see how that looks.
Man, I can't say what I want to say about Gilbert, bro. He bucked on the Gators, bro.
Who, Eric Gilbert?
My hand out in the camera when I'm
can you imagine? He's
yeah.
He could really be like one of the most dominant like receivers in college football.
Though. Yeah, so he can separate.
If he wanted to, he don't have to play tight end, bro. He could be like a Calvin Johnson.
And I don't think he has the flexibility of a Pitts. I don't think his hips work like that.
And Pitts catch radius. A lot of people have catch radiuses. Pitts is one of the few guys
at 6
since like
he going to
Jimmy Graham that can really catch the ball from a big guy like a 6'6" guy anywhere, like high, low, left, right. Like it's very few big guys who can grab all of those passes like that.
Just his acrobatic catches, bro. Just falling to the ground, bro. Just making an adjustment, bro. Like it's just.
I haven't seen it since Jimmy Graham, dog. Honestly, I haven't seen it since Jimmy Graham.
Have y'all seen is Travis Etienne's little brother like that? Trevor?
He's the highly recruited.
The little brother's never like compared to the big brother. We gotta stop doing that.
Yeah.
He ain't like that.
We still wait for James Cook to look like Dalvin. It ain't gonna happen.
James Cook is nice, but he's not Dalvin. He's nice though.
You think he get drafted?
Yeah, I think he'll probably go like 5th round, 5th, 6th round.
Off straight Georgia, but as far as
off his last name.
Yeah, off his last name. But like, I still think it's Kirby though. I think Kirby is still, man. Kirby, I feel like it should be so hot under Kirby, but it's really not, and I really understand why, because he ain't doing nothing but fumbling, nothing but 5 stars.
You ain't gonna get nothing better, bro. You ain't gonna get nothing better, bro.
I think Georgia top to bottom has one of the best rosters I've probably ever seen in my life.
But it ain't gonna get no better than what it is at Georgia, bro. Like,
if he don't win it this year, Kirby got to be on the hot seat.
Did y'all see those uniforms? Nebraska's uniforms. They look terrible.
Nebraska's.
They're like they're almost wearing like red overalls. It's jerseys though.
It's jerseys, bro. It's nasty.
It's really like the Indiana warm-ups.
Like they're dressing like their mascot. Literally, just like the mascot. Overalls and all.
Let's see.
Shout out to Nebraska.
4-star wide receiver commit. Reopens his recruitment ahead of his senior season. Bro, it's a lot of people doing that. It's a lot of kids decommitting right before the season starts. Why is that?
The NIL.
Yeah.
That's probably
that.
I'm saying because you think
and those summer visits. Everybody just came off the summer visit, so you know what you might be feeling before, you might not be feeling as much.
Right.
Like we just took Markeith Williams, 4-star safety today from Evans. He was leaning towards Nebraska, and then he went down to Miami.
Yeah, Nebraska DB Williams picked Miami.
Yeah, exactly, right there.
And in June it was down to the Canes and the Huskers. Dang, that's tough for Nebraska, man. It's gonna be tough for them, especially with What if Travis Hunter reclassified? And
I thought that decision, he had to make that decision already, didn't he?
Would he be eligible?
If he didn't do it by now, he can't do it now.
It's too late.
School
It's already in camp.
Is Quinn Ewers just he did it while they was in camp?
He did it, but he did it like that was like before school started. Yeah, school pretty much started.
Man. You had to do it before your school.
Yeah, you gotta do it before, and you gotta also be done with your classes. Travis probably not done with all his classes yet.
Orlando Evans. Let's see. 4-star OT, Florida State. That's a big boy right there.
Yeah, I give Florida State's O-line coach been doing a great job pulling in some old linemen in this recruiting class.
I'm trying to think who their O-line coach was. I think it was wasn't it a black guy? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember on the visit.
Yeah, it is.
A black guy. Yeah.
He's doing a great job with getting the linemen.
It ain't neither.
Got too many in Julian.
That's where it starts in the trenches, man. If we got Shamar Stewart, I'd be so happy, bro.
Oh, no, he gonna be a king.
I think
he gonna be a king. Follow the visits, baby. He was only one place most of the summer.
Nah.
He took, I think, about 4 or 5. He was at Miami 4 or 5 times.
He went everywhere though.
He went to a couple spots, but he came like 4 or 5 times in Miami compared to like.
He lives in Miami. I'd expect him.
You got to show up. You know what I'm saying?
I'd expect him to do that.
You got to show. And all the crystal balls right now, 247 got him going to Miami. They say Texas A&M is the other school that's pushing. I don't think he'll turn down Miami to go to FSU, honestly. And Jaheim Singletary is down to Miami and Ohio State, I believe.
I thought he said FSU was in there too.
Not well. On 247, they only got the 2 warm schools is Miami and
man. 247 cap, man. They ain't really got every
crystal
they
ball
not in the trenches, bro. They ain't got their finger to the pulse like that, bro. They not in them trenches, bro.
The last Canes crystal ball they
Florida State in that mix, dog.
Then all turned in. I don't know. I don't think he'll go though. Honestly, I don't think he'll. Did he visit?
Y'all think he'll go to Miami?
No, I don't think he go to FSU. Did he visit?
Yeah, I believe he did. And he, Travis Hunter was trying to get him over there too.
I ain't gonna lie, this we got an elite secondary. We need to miss a cherry on top of this right now. T-Rock killing it, man. We got four-star DBs right now.
Travaris Robinson is he's that dude.
Ain't really nothing on this thread right here. On this, what y'all think about these NBA contracts, man?
It's the NBA, man. All they do is hand out money.
Jalen Suggs put. Oh goodness!
Jalen Suggs, dog.
Those are that's for my Orlando Magic, man.
You feel me? I can't wait, bro.
Hey,
wait, bro.
Son,
I gotta catch a game this year.
That's not a debate. We're going.
I like that energy, dog.
Yeah.
They said I know Marcus, I know you know. They said LaMelo out there getting busy, or Jello out there getting busy.
Yeah, he is. I wonder if Melo went to the front office like, look, bro, I won Ricky Eddie. He probably went in before the season like, look, if I win Ricky Eddie, I want y'all to sign my brother to something.
Are y'all on mute? I can't hear y'all no more.
Can you hear us now?
Hold on.
Yo.
I don't know what happened.
You good?
Y'all can hear us?
Oh, I think. Oh, I know what I
I
did.
can hear you, Desmond.
My dumb man. I can hear y'all now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jello getting busy. Dude.
Oh yeah, I think Melo went to them before the season and during the season. Like, look, if I win Ricky Eddie, I want y'all to sign my brother just to summer league. You feel me?
Yeah.
That major, just let him show what he can do. You know. And they probably was like,
Jello was getting busy on them boys.
He a shooter. I feel like if Seth Curry can make around and get a job in the league, Jello should be able to get a job in the league.
Seth Curry?
Yeah. All Seth does is pretty much just pull it.
Yeah.
It's one job. You give him the ball, more likely putting it up.
I think a lot of them just feel like Jello. They feel like Jello Green, but I don't think they would give him a shot. Even
Jello should have won
summer
the
league,
football like
if they didn't feel like he could play.
Yeah, he should have.
You know,
tight end.
Maybe should have played football like his daddy. He ain't no basketball player.
He got the football body. You know.
Yeah, bro.
He had to slim it down just to try to get a second job.
He built like his daddy, man. He ain't built like Melo and Lonzo. Basketball players. Tall, lanky, skinny. He the only big built. You feel me?
Yeah, let me check. Let me check on Reggie, man. Let me see where Reggie's at. That boy need to get in here. Let me see where he at.
Yeah, that boy. If Seth Curry can get a job in LA, I know LiAngelo should be able to do something. He can shoot the ball.
And Seth got out of the mud too.
That's all I'm saying.
From the G League
all the way in there, LiAngelo should get it
all the way up. So if he can get into the G League and really do something, he got a shot.
Obviously, he a quick burst player. He gonna come off the bench, but somebody can take him.
Who's that?
LiAngelo.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about this rookie class so far, man? I think these boys will be special. I think this gonna be like that 04 class a little bit. Maybe not as many Hall of Famers, but I think this may be the best, probably top 10 that we've seen in a long time.
Yeah, definitely for sure. The one of the best top 10s. Like all these dudes, bro. It just amazes me how skilled these guys are at 18 years old, bro.
Bro, they got that junk all over overtime, dog.
They're balling, bro, and I'm just so happy to see where the league's going right now, bro. Like,
I'm excited.
The league.
How do y'all feel about the Lakers, man? I had a guy ask me that today at Walmart randomly when I asked him for a price check. He was like, "Hey, man," he's like, "You like the Rockets?" Because I got on the Rockets jersey. I was like, "Nah, bro, that bit was on sale at the Nike outlet." I said I thought it was clean. It was on discount because Harden don't play for him no more. He was like, "Oh yeah." He like, "What you think about who you think gonna win the chip?" I was like, probably Milwaukee or the Lakers again, or Lakers. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think, man? I thought it was a good question at the time.
Curious to see how they get
the associate wanted to talk ball, man. He knew his stuff.
I think if they have to play the Nets, they lose. If it's them versus the Nets in the finals, they lose. If it's the Bucks, it's a different series.
Because the Nets were down Kyrie, right?
Yeah, Nets were down Kyrie.
They're always down Kyrie. They're either going to be down Kyrie.
50%.
They're either gonna be down Kyrie or they're gonna be down KD.
You know, so
Yeah.
I think if it's I have Brooklyn, I just don't see how they barely played together and still went to the East Conference Finals. You know what I'm saying? So it was semifinals actually. That really should have been the Eastern Conference Finals, but I got the Nets. I don't think Westbrook and LeBron will play well together.
They're the same player.
Yeah, exactly. The same player. He's a 6'3" version. Neither one of them can really shoot the three ball very well. And they're both very ball dominant players that like to set the offense and set the pace. So I want to see how they gel together because Bron is never really. He tried it with Isaiah Thomas that one time, but it didn't look good.
Whatever team Westbrook goes to, man, he just blows that shit up, bro. It's just not good. It's never good, bro. I think that was just a bad play, bro. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess when LeBron wants to take a seat or something, right? You know, when he wants to maybe take a game or two here, Westbrook could explode for 30, 40 and Melo and everybody else. But who's the supporting cast? They don't have. And then Schroeder thought he's finna get $100 million. That boy looking sick right now. Boy, you looking like what you played like. Bro, you ain't finna get no $100 million.
5.9 is definitely a way where he'll buy you at least 85. He played like boy. You could have been chilling on this. I ain't gonna say they don't got a supporting cast. I'm just curious to see how they do the rotations because Malik Monk,
Malik Monk is so nice, bro. Malik Monk is so
Montrezl gone. They played. They ain't got no back on front court. They're pretty be playing small.
They have Harold.
No, you got right. Dwight was
They got Dwight. They got
Trevor Ariza came back. Malik Monk.
Oh, they got some.
Kendrick Nunn.
They got some.
I think they should have went with Buddy Hield. I think that was a better fit.
They got Wayne Ellington.
They got all streaky shooters. Wayne Ellington's one of the better three-point shooters.
How long he been in the league, bro? At least 14, 15.
But as far as like what really the type of teams that Bron used to spread,
they got. I'm looking at the roster. They got Kendrick Nunn.
Yeah, they got Kendrick Nunn.
Oh Lord, they got Kendrick Nunn. They got Malik Monk, Wesley Matthews, Dwight Howard.
Did you get Wesley Matthews?
Yeah, they still got him. Dwight Howard, Taylor Horton Tucker, Marc Gasol, Wayne Ellington, Dudley, Kent Bazemore.
Most high.
Kent Bazemore, Trevor Ariza, Melo, Kostas, and the other Antetokounmpo.
Okay.
Hold on. Hey, time out, bro. Caruso went and got 4 years, 39 mil, y'all.
Look out for the Bulls. Shout out Chicago this year coming for that East.
Chicago is
coming for that East. Yeah.
Chicago's legitly though.
Coming for that East. I ain't gonna say they're gonna win it. I ain't gonna say all that yet. But you know, man, I see all of them off.
Chicago?
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, you see young pieces with Lonzo and
I like Levine
and Patrick and DeRozan. We'll see what DeRozan does.
They got 3 players that average 20. I'm not gonna say all of them go average 20 next year, of course. I'm not gonna say that. But
Boosh. Yeah.
You already halfway there. You got scoring. It's really defense at this point. Can they play good enough team defense so you know what I'm saying, not have to score 100? You're right. I'm gonna let you know. It's gonna be very interesting to see how bad the defense possibly will be, but we scoring at least 110, baby. You gotta score at least 110. Gotta score 110. Yeah. Everybody has to be scoring 110, dog.
Yeah, y'all gotta play like damn near like the Phoenix Suns, not like running gun, bro.
But that's where it's on Lonzo to really actually be that type of playmaker and keep it flowing continuously. If he can keep it flowing, he has everything he needs. You know what I'm saying, to do that around him. But you're right, it's on Lonzo. Because CP3 was the one that made all that shit go for it. Yeah. I don't think they made that run without CP3.
Hey man, we got the man in the building, man, the Black Dragon.
Hey,
what's going on, man?
What's good?
What's up, man? We got Reggie Northrup in the building, man, joining us live from on location. But what's going on, Reggie? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How y'all doing?
We just wanted to go ahead.
No, you good.
We just wanted to say what's up, man. Have you on the show and kind of chop it up, man. We know recently coming off a win. He's a 2-time Combat Night light heavyweight champion. We gotta put some respect on it. Former FSU national champion. So Happy to have you on the show, man. Just kind of talk about how it's been like just fighting MMA, man. Kind of the whirlwind of success and everything. How's that coming for you so far?
Man, it's been going good, man. It's a fun sport to get involved in.
We can't really hear you too well.
Can you hear me?
A little bit.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I said, it's actually been dope, man. Just training, constant training, being around the guys and stuff, just getting better every day, man. It's been a pretty dope journey. I'm just excited to keep going, man. Add on to the hardware collection for real. You know, run through the next group of guys.
Yeah. What's next for you as far as MMA goes? We know you still have aspirations to play football, but what's next for you on the MMA scale?
Yeah, so what's coming up next is another fight in the Panhandle against some guy for a belt at a different promotion, or another combat night fight, probably within the next month. So
okay.
Just getting ready for that right now. I'm about to crank up fight camp in probably about a week. Get back on. I done healed up all my little nicks and bruises from the last fight. I came out.
Say that again. I missed what you said last.
I healed up my little nicks and bruises from the last fight.
Okay.
But I came out healthy. Overall, but I kicked his knee on a leg kick attempt one time in the fight, and I think I jammed my toes.
Yeah.
And I was worried that my foot was possibly broken or something, or fractured, but it's good now. It's healed up. I just never jammed my toes before.
Well, that's good.
That's the risk you take when you
yeah.
Kicks at people.
Yeah, man. Them leg kicks be serious.
Yeah, bro. Leg kicks effective, though, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna get that leg from under you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Throw you off your balance.
Quick question on leg kick. Is there a special way to, I guess, either absorb it or see it coming? Or is it something that if one get off on you, you just kind of got to eat the pain and just keep it pushing?
Say it again?
I said, as far as the leg kick, I've always wondered as far as mixed martial arts, when you take a leg kick, is there a certain way to absorb it, or is it something to a certain extent you just got to eat it and keep it pushing?
Yeah, so it's called checking and kick. It's called checking and kick, and basically it's like you kind of want to go into the kick, you know what I'm saying? Because if you absorb it, you're going to turn your body, you know what I'm saying? It causes a lot more damage.
Kind of meeting that contact.
So you want to kind of meet the contact, you want to kind of smother it a little bit, by like pick your leg up and you kind of like pick your leg up and use your shin to kind of block it, you know what I'm saying?
Better than me. I've had some real pressure with somebody on a leg kick.
Yeah, man. It's definitely like, useful and effective. When used correctly and stuff, at the right time and stuff.
Awesome.
On that note, what from football kind of that you've been able to translate over to MMA, like mentally, physically? What things have you been able to translate from the gridiron to the cage?
Shit, everything, man. Guys on the field, we're technical specimens, man. The main thing that we focus on is technique, on the football field. So, using all those different skills that you're picking up, being on the gridiron, just transitioning to other things of life, other aspects of life. In this situation, I'm transitioning to MMA, using that aggression, but also, being able to be technically sound and disciplined. That's one of the main focus points in football, especially when you get successful. I just take it and I just apply it to the fight game. I'm well-rounded already, coming from the background that I've had in the past, so it's nothing for me now to just transition these things, and I'll just continue to get better and better every day. That's my main focus.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Awesome. So, go ahead, Marcus.
Yeah, most people know you from playing football around the area. How did you get into fighting? Was that like something you did in your childhood, or was it something you just
So my pops, he has a real extensive background in martial arts. He's like air crew black belt, taekwondo, judo, Aikido background. He's 55 now. He's active. Now he's a brown belt in Brazilian jiu-jitsu. He's still active he trains to take me. Health and fitness reasons also. So, he's been around now all his life, and exposed us to that as young kids. I wrestled in high school, went to state twice, like that. So I was already kind of involved. I used to, touch around with the wrestling club back in college during the off season, shit like that. So I've always kind of been really around the combat sport field, And it goes hand in hand with football like crazy, especially with wrestling. Like I started wrestling in high school, and then got there on the football season. The next year on the field, fucking around got 100 tackles, and just ain't nobody break the tackles to take the leverage. How to shift your body weight and your pad level, explode going upward into somebody going 100 miles an hour. Like that's a real skill set that you got to really train and practice.
That's awesome, man. And shout out to Bulldog, man. Shout out to Bulldog Boxing, man, where he's fighting out of, man. And it's some real dogs over there, man. And I was really excited to be able to. If, for y'all who don't know, I basically followed Reggie his whole fight camp, this past camp, and it was it was a real pleasure, man. We really grew a great bond during that time, man, and grew to be great friends, man. But I just really saw like the work that it takes to go into a fight camp, and really like the kind of care that those guys really put in for each other, because each one is getting the other one ready to fight, and that's big, and that goes into he's fighting with bigger guys in his camp, which benefits him because he's seeing he's fighting big guys also. But I mean these guys are really giving him better work than he's gonna get. 6'7" Austin Lane is who he's boxing. So it's he's a heavyweight, so that's the kind of people he's grappling with and he's fighting with on a daily basis. So I mean, you could just see it. I mean, their fight camp is way harder than the fight. So like the fact that how you saw like for me it made so much sense to see the whole fight camp and then see the fight and see the end result, because you saw the work that was put in, right? And then, but people who just see the fight and they like, oh dang, he exploding on people, da 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 da. You might be on mute, Reggie.
Yeah, man.
Hold on, let us walk over there.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he's
hold on, right quick.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all.
my dog at a dinner.
at the celebration.
They're gonna kill me.
The celebration parlaying, man. Do your thing. But yeah, man, just to kind of just understanding, man, like the kind of work that they put in to see how he exploded on this guy within 2 minutes and just demolished him. Like, you understand, bro, like it's just different, especially like a football athlete, bro. Like I feel like a football athlete has an advantage there, just because, bro, you crashing people all the time, like, so it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't
mentality at that point.
Yeah, the mentality is already there. And then on top of that, he's already got a fighting background. So it was just a pleasure, man, to follow him over that time. And hopefully we'll be able to do it again, and kind of maybe even on a bigger scale for his next fight.
Yeah, man. I like y'all vibe, man. I fuck with y'all, man.
Yeah. We appreciate you, man. Do y'all got any questions? We know you parlaying, man. We just want to catch up with you real quick and let the people get to know you, man. Did y'all have any more questions before we let them go, man?
We good. We definitely gonna keep paying attention to the career bit, dog. Hopefully you get that shot eventually. You feel me?
Hey, man.
We'll be man. We'll be
We're going to the top, man.
Already.
Where you hanging, man? You know what I'm saying?
Bang where you yeah, you already know.
Baby, that's the one for Duval.
I'm the new Michael J. White, man. They ain't got
That's what's up.
I'm from Pearl.
Hey, we already know, man. Reggie, we gotta get you on. We gotta get you on another time, man. We appreciate you so much, dog. Thank you for
It'll be less chaotic. I'm
We appreciate. Now you good. You good. We appreciate you for joining, man. Enjoy it. Have a good night, bro. We appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Be safe, man. Y'all boys be safe, man.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
you, bro.
Reggie Northrup, man. Appreciate you. We got we just had Reggie join the show, man. He was at a dinner, enjoying himself. Man,
partaking,
celebrating. Got the toast going on.
I'm telling you, man, Reggie is one of the coolest, funniest dudes, bro. You'll ever hang up, bro. He's just hilarious like that, bro, all the time. Like and that's the funny thing about him, bro. Like he'll be ready to whoop somebody. He'll be about to whoop somebody ass, bro.
Yeah, with a full smile on his face.
With a smile on his face.
With a full smile on his face. Yeah.
I'm like, bro, he be at the weigh-in, like,
yeah.
Like,
and I be throwing him off though, boy. That thing a mental game, boy. Listen, you come to a win all seriousness, that boy squaring up with you with a smile on his face. You gotta think he's crazy.
He does. Afterwards, he be like, bro,
crazy, dog.
Yeah, you gotta think he's crazy.
He's crazy for sure.
When
they come to that fighting,
MMA fighters, John Jones, his brother is Chandler Jones for the Cardinals, and then Arthur Jones, who played for the Ravens, won the Super Bowl. So that football background definitely is key. Definitely separate you within that.
He repping Duval too, man. Banging where we hanging, man. He Duval to the you know what I'm saying, to the most, bro. So we appreciate him representing, man. And I know he didn't really get a chance, but he's also he expressed to me he's also still pursuing an NFL career, still pursuing a football career. This is just
in good shape. He ain't got to get back in shape.
Bro, this man is in like the best shape of his life, bro. Like
MMA training is way crazier than a football workout.
This man is like shredded, bro. Like shredded. He eats like he's on the juices and the sea moss, and this man always, bro. The whole time I'm in fight camp, be like, hey man, you need to get you some of that sea moss, bro. Get you some of that sea moss. Hey bro, you got that sea moss yet? Yeah, that sea moss. So finally got me some sea moss. So I've been on the sea moss, man. Heavy and
smoothies.
Yeah, definitely, bro. I lost. It probably got something to do with me being a little under the weather, but I lost 10 pounds, bro. Like in the past 2 weeks, I've lost 10 pounds. 2 or 3 weeks I've lost since I started taking it. I just been working out too, like really just doing quick hit training in the garage, like jump roping, push-ups, just quick cardio for about 30 minutes, man. So
that's all you need, bro. Good 30 minutes a day.
Yeah.
Eating right. That's really 85% of the battle right there. You know what I'm saying?
I've made that a priority for sure.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. That's what's up.
But yeah, man, happy to have him. So he'll be going pro. A lot of this I wanted to ask him, but you know, just being in that, you know what I'm saying, he in a party right now. So we'll have him on again. But he has one more fight before he can one more fight before he can officially turn pro. Once he's already got the UFC people are already calling him. You know what I'm saying? They're already trying to the people around the UFC are calling him. You know what I'm saying? They're like, hey, like
keeping an eye.
Yeah, like what's going on? Like what you got? Because dude, bro, I don't see nobody like explosively, bro. And I've been watching the UFC, bro. Like he's just different, bro. Like from a athlete standpoint.
What weight class is he in?
He's 205. He's 205.
Heavyweight, ain't it?
He's big. That's light heavyweight.
Light heavyweight?
Yeah.
He's some dogs too.
Bro. So he walk around in the cage probably like 215, 220 fight night. Dude is big. Like
that's solid. And most of the best ones, besides John Jones, like most of them are really welterweights. Like they're not really like that big to be.
Right. And the thing about him is like he has such like brute strength. Like and anything I've just watching him, man, like he's comfortable on the ground, like he's comfortable like grappling, like he won his first fight by TKO, won his second fight by rear naked choke, won his third fight by TKO. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he's won a few different ways now, and he's gotten out of like submission attempts.
That's key. That's good there though.
So it's
Defense is a big part of it.
Yeah, it's just been a great thing to watch, man. And I think it's just a matter of time. I'm honestly, not just because I know him, but I think it's just a matter of time, just because of how I've seen him just throw 220-pound men around the ring like a rag doll, like within like a minute. Like that's different, bro. So I've just been like, wow, just being able to see that. Even Austin Lane, who played for the Jaguars, like buddy is y'all remember Austin Lane?
Offensive lineman?
He played DN for the Jaguars. He was drafted like I think the same year Justin Blackmon was, like around there or after. He was like 6th round, but he was like 6'7". Like he played a little bit. He was like 6'7", but he fights out of the same gym Reggie does. So that's who Reggie and Austin fights heavyweight. So he's 6'7", probably like 240. And that's who he spars with during training. And that's who's hit. Austin hits hard. Austin knocked his dude out during his fight. And so that's who he sparred. That's who they going at it every single day. So when they got in the ring, like the fights just looked easy.
Yeah, should be. I say it's not the same pressure.
It's just like practice. Practice supposed to be harder than the game. You know what I'm saying? So game day is smooth.
Just really, really excited, man, for what's next for him. But that's pretty much our show for tonight, man. We just wanted to kind of tap in, talk a little bit of college football, a little bit of NFL. We got to check in with Reggie on the MMA tip, man. He gonna be that Duval legend here soon, man. Once he get to the UFC, we ain't got really nobody in the UFC from Duval, really.
That's one sport we definitely have not tapped into. Plenty of niggas probably went YouTube with MMA, but
but like
they ain't going.
I don't know anybody that's like really like, and he getting like a big, like his train was like, so you just saw it kind of build. Like his train was like quiet at first, like then after his first fight, then after his second fight, it was like, okay, let's see what Buddy do with you know, let's see if he get with somebody who a little bit bigger than him, because the dude he fought was probably like Reggie's probably like 6'1.5", and the dude he fought was like 6'3", like a bigger dude.
More than likely, it's gonna be a reach. He's gonna have a disadvantage when it comes to that.
Yeah, so
especially he was like heavyweight.
Yeah, so he was fighting a little bit bigger dude and like just winning. And then after he demolished him, bro, like you just see his sponsorships just rolling in, dude. So really excited about that, man. We got college football. College football's right around the corner. We got preseason games this week. We got Washington versus the New England Patriots tomorrow night. What's that?
2 time.
2 time. Oh man, we gonna see.
2 time.
They've been ragging on Tua a little bit, man.
And that's fine though.
Don't
hop on this train when it get to rolling. You feel me? When they do that boy down at downtown Jacksonville, drag him through the mud because he gonna go through some slumps. Don't get it twisted. When he goes through his slump, y'all gonna see how it feels. Don't worry about it.
Hey man,
he just can't get pulled. That's the only reason Tua get dragged, because my coach has the balls to actually pull him. Like, you know what? Throw the 37. I'm not gonna ruin my dog, even though he's coming off.
You ain't got to put that on us, man.
I'm not ruining him. It's actually more pressure being the golden child, #1 overall. Way more pressure. Look at Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow finna feel it this year. He was glorified last year, but this year,
Joe Burrow already feeling it. He can't even get.
And that's what I'm saying. And it's just crazy.
I know that's what I forgot to talk about, man. What's last thing, man? What's going on with them and Cincy right now, man?
Sophomore slump.
Jamar. They said Jamar Chase ain't getting the separation they thought he was gonna get against the Bengals.
I could see it wasn't gonna be complete. I think it's gonna still be game. I think he's still more of a gamer. I'm not gonna take it away from Jamar right now. I think he's still more of a gamer. It's not gonna be technically sound. Like, he's not gonna be just completely just running crisscross like a Jerry Jeudy or something like that.
Yeah.
He gotta play.
Jefferson. They expecting Justin Jefferson type production.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate, but that was never his game though.
Yeah. But I mean, I think I'm a little worried about Joe Burrow, because
I said it from day one. He wasn't that good.
I'm more worried about Joe Burrow because, like, yeah, they were like, oh, you know, Joe Burrow did decent even though it was his rookie year. Like, now, bro, I'm starting to think, like, do rookies really get that? Do rookies really get that hook, bro? Do they really get like that time? Like, oh, you're a rookie, so you get a trash season. But
because I'm feeling like people have to stop.
I'm feeling more so where it's like, nah, rookie, you gotta produce like right away.
What's produced though?
You gotta produce a playoff team if you that dude. Like what's stopping you?
Before Patrick Mahomes got here, the last quarterback that did that dominantly was Andrew Luck. There was a lot of quarterbacks between there that didn't do that though.
I think we really hyping up football to a different level, bro. Like
it's unrealistic.
Football is football, bro.
It's a passing league now.
Yeah, but the thing is football, bro. Like at the end of the day, like we put all this extra stuff in it, bro. Like football is football, bro. You can't tell me that you gonna see one coverage that you ain't seen from a grown man defensive coordinator in college is the same coordinators that be in the NFL. It's the same coordinators, bro. Like what?
But you have less time to make that. You have less time in the league to make that.
That's true. So I feel like you should be able to. I feel like if you that dude, you should be able to make that adjustment. It might not be easy up front right away, but it's football at the end of the day, man. It's football.
So look, what you're saying is the reason why I hate the way people treat Lamar Jackson. Exactly what you're saying. Like even last year on a down year, he went 11-4 as a starter and took his team to the playoffs and got a playoff win. But nobody wants to talk about that because he's different. And because, like you said, football is football. Whether I run 4,000 and score 40 touchdowns or pass 4,000.
That's a fact.
I'm still getting my team down the field and I'm still scoring points. So why does it matter how I do it as long as it gets done? And he gets it done. But because he's different and people – because, again, he hasn't missed the playoffs in 3 years.
Yeah.
He took a 5-4 team to the playoffs rookie year. And if it wasn't the Chargers who we played 2 weeks after we just got done playing them, he beat them, he probably would have had his first playoff win rookie year. You know what I'm saying? So, so you know what I'm saying? That's why. And so when you look at that's why. And so for me with Joe Burrow, when you look at Joe Burrow's junior year, he wasn't even a draftable quarterback in college. Oh, no. If he didn't have the senior year that he had, he wouldn't have even been drafted.
That's a fact.
Definitely not number one overall. The only reason and let's be realistic, only reason why he went number one overall is because Tua hurt his hip. It's the only reason why he went number one. Tua don't hurt his hip. Tua don't hurt his hip. Actually, Tua don't hurt his hip. They come back and probably beat LSU in that second game. I guarantee it. They don't lose to all. Let's be real. Let's be real here. Tua goes number one. And then I
can't take that away from LSU, dog.
I'd have been stuck with Joe Burrow, then we have this conversation about my quarterback. We have the conversation about my quarterback. It's Tua time. You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, that's my biggest thing with Joe. He was crowned too early. You know, he was crowned as the next guy. And when you look at him, like, again, if you watch the game against the Ravens, he looked terrible. He looked, not just because it's my team, but all 5 DBs had a sack that game.
Who's that? Who played?
Joe Burrow against the Ravens. They had 5 DBs that have a sack. When have you ever heard that before? You know
y'all got good DBs though, bro. Like,
I mean, true.
Not all 5 of them have sacks.
Not all 5. And they didn't draft him. They didn't draft him any offensive lineman either. Like,
but that goes to the circumstantial. You can say football is football, but if everything around you not the same, in LSU he had it all around him. You know what I'm saying? Like it
was easy.
Cincinnati. Boy, listen, you got to make these boys better.
And if you look at the tape, he underthrew a lot of passes. Yeah. He underthrew a lot. Jamar Chase made him look great.
I think
Joe Burrow makes anybody better. Like,
he doesn't. I agree. He doesn't.
Quarterback that makes you better.
I think
it was 2 things. It was the new offense that came with Joe Brady and Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase playing at
crazy
levels that we've ever seen.
Yeah, crazy
from a wide receiver duo. You know what I'm saying? So.
I think Trevor Lawrence has a shot, man. He has a real shot to come out the gate and have an Andrew Luck kind of year, though, because look at all the weapons, bro. They not. This man is not dearth of weapons at all, and they put basically while right now they might have not had the best seasons as an O-line, bro, but you got at least
O-line. I have a very talented.
You got at least a top 15 O-line, bro. Yeah. Period. At least a 15. You know what I'm saying?
They got to put it together, but it's
at least a top 15 O-line, bro. Cam, all they got to do is if I'm Urban Meyer, bro, I'm walking up to Cam Robinson. I'm saying, look, you need to be a top 5 left tackle in this league. It ain't okay to be middle of the road. It ain't okay to be. We understand what you might have been before.
This year 3 for him.
This is year 5 for him.
This is year 5.
Yeah, this is his fifth year.
Is who he is,
He's on. No. The thing about Cam is Cam had Cam played great his first year. He got his ACL the second year, came back his third year, didn't play well. Last year he was middle of the road. It was just that they were all really bad last year, bro. I think it was really just the culture. Like nobody really cared. But like if I'm Urban Meyer, I'm saying, look, Nick Saban said Cam Robinson was the best left tackle he ever coached, and that means something, bro.
No, Nick Saban
you're not getting it out of him. If anybody's gonna get top 10 left tackle out of Cam Robinson, it's gonna be Urban Meyer. If anybody's gonna get top 10 right tackle out of Jawan Taylor, it's gonna be Urban Meyer.
Yeah.
The three in the middle, they've graded top 10 in at their positions. Like
AJ Cannon he's a top 5 guard.
They've all graded top 10 at their position. Norwell, Linder, the other two just got to come on, bro. Come on, just give me at least top 15, top 10 play a little bit. And
are y'all calling Trevor? If we're okay, offensive line does what they gotta do, and more than likely, I'm not gonna lie, if y'all do think he can be Andrew Luck, that means y'all are outscoring people because I don't know if your defense is gonna be that good yet this year.
I think they'll score, bro. There's a lot of he's got a lot of. If anything, he could just hand the ball off to James Robinson. And
so you could. That's true. So you think is it close to the Justin Herbert record?
I think he'll have 30 touchdowns is a lot of touchdowns, but I think they were down in a lot of games. The Chargers were down in a lot of games, so he was doing number
defense though.
He was doing number.
It would be the same situation for Trevor this year.
I don't even think so, bro. They got Shaq Griffin at one corner, bro. You got Campbell at the other.
Shaq Griffin, bro. And I know exactly who Shaq Griffin is, but are we talking about Shaq Griffin in the top 5 corner, or we're talking about Shaq? Is he a serviceable starter?
Shaq Griffin been holding his side of the field down for a long time.
Pete Carroll ain't gonna let you go for no reason. Pete Carroll ain't gonna let you go for no reason.
Shaq made a Pro Bowl.
Shaq Griffin?
Yeah, he made a Pro Bowl.
How many people said no?
Nah, bro.
Where did he go?
Shaq Griffin's he's a starter, bro.
He's probably like a
he's a good serviceable starter.
Yeah, so but I'm saying if you're gonna have a terrible defense, you're not gonna have none of those. You got at least a solid starter in him. You got CJ or Tyson Campbell. One of them two got to step up on the outside. You got
got a bunch of young BBs.
Clay Brooks played good last year. He played good as a rookie. Clay Brooks, no. Marcus said no.
I ain't feeling Clay Brooks, bro.
I like Clay Brooks a little bit on the outside. He's a corner. When they gave him a look, you got Ray Sean. Wait, a lot of that sus shit gonna be cleaned up though. You got Ray Sean back there now. Ray Sean
Jenkins and Cisco.
A lot of that sus shit gonna be cleaned up.
Listen, in that game in London, hey y'all boys, that game in London, I'm going. What number should Ray Sean Jenkins got on?
Number 2.
Got the ball going down.
Number 2.
Swear to God, the ball going down. And he got 2 ball going down.
He had like 5 picks last year and didn't even start every game.
You're a Hurricane. I can't say nothing about
Rashawn Jenkins don't want no smoke.
He didn't even start all the games. He had 5 picks.
Rashawn Jenkins had ample opportunity to solidify a starting job with Derwin James being hurt last year. And I think Rashawn Jenkins.
He did. They couldn't afford him. The Chargers couldn't afford him.
How much he wanted?
How Shaq Griffin went to the Pro Bowl with no picks that year is what I want to know.
He have a pick?
Hey, Stroud.
It don't matter, dog. He went to the
Pro Bowl. Put respect on it. But dog, I like our linebacking core, like Josh Allen. You got Schobert.
Sherbert and Miles Jack. After your front 7, this is where y'all make y'all banking on y'all front 7 really dominate. That's what y'all banking on. I'm not saying it won't happen, but it's just that's what y'all bank. I gotta see it dominate.
We gotta see it. We gotta see what they look like when the lights come on. That's fact.
That's all that matter at the end of the day.
No, that's fact. Y'all offense should be good. I just think, you know what I'm saying, defensively, y'all gonna have to move some things around.
I just don't see y'all beating Tennessee twice.
Or the Colts twice. Maybe splitting with them, but I ain't gonna
I think we beat the Colts.
Come on.
I don't think y'all was Austin.
Depending on if Winston Nelson playing.
That's true. Y'all got off on them last year because of CJ Henderson's pick, but whatever. But
bruh, and then what if T-Law is that stick though? What if T-Law is that stick? What if he is who we thought he was?
Personally, still
Travis
use your
Etienne?
defense.
What if Etienne is who we thought he was?
Your offense is
Robinson
going to
gonna
be
get
okay. It's not going to be your offense's fault. Not this year, at least. It ain't going to be on your offense.
All we got to do is put up 30 a game, bro.
Y'all think y'all going to put up 30 a game?
That's a tough ass.
30 a game.
30?
That's 2019 Lamar Jackson.
25 a game, bro.
That's 2019 Lamar Jackson.
25 a game is easy. Bro, look at that roster, bro. Look at that roster,
30 points a game, Terrell?
He got to throw 30 touchdowns.
Bro,
That's top 3.
Look at the roster, though, bro.
That's number one offense. When the Ravens 2 years ago, 2019, when Lamar went crazy 14.
I guarantee you, nobody not holding Marvin Jones or DJ Chark. One of the others gonna get off, bro. Like, and then you gonna have
they both gonna have 1,000-yard seasons.
How that would not be out of the realm for me, bro. DJ Chark be bombing niggas. He was getting
he lost. He got 2,000 yards.
Bro, he was getting underthrown, bro.
Gave us what? Hey.
Not 2,000 yards.
Bro, we had Hearns and A-Rob had 1,000 yards. That's not out of the realm,
Just
bro.
had to put that out there, bro.
Who did?
Hearns and A-Rob.
Bortles, Hearns, and
Bortles. Hearns and A-Rob had 1,000 the same year
before they went to the playoff.
Come on now, bro. We talk about T-Law, and T-Law ain't throwing
no. I'm saying that was the year before they got Fournette when they both had 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all are going to be a run-oriented team. Trevor's not going to be throwing this bitch all over the field. Like, Urban's a run-first guy. He's going to run that rock.
But you know what, man? Look, man. I got.
If you look at all his offenses, like Cardale Jones threw it, but he didn't throw it all over the yard. JT Barrett threw it. Yeah. Didn't throw it. That's just not Tebow. Tebow threw it, but not really all over the yard. He's
He's a big play. He's a down the field
play action pass. Yeah, he live off play action pass and taking calculated shots.
We'll see what they look like on Saturday, man. I'm excited. I'm excited for NFL football to be back tomorrow again.
I think 24 points will be a good projection.
Yeah, 24 would be good.
If he hits 24, that's a good start. You know what I'm saying? But 30 is tough. That means a few games you hit 40 plus. I just don't see that.
Joe Cullen gonna have, bro. Don't sleep on the D, bro.
He a Raven.
Joe Cullen gonna have them boys.
He came. Hey, he here. He was out
D-line ready to play.
Yeah, he the DC for the Jazz. I love Joe Cullen.
The scheme looks good in training camp. I gotta see it in the game. That's all that matters.
I want to see if y'all play the same defense like the Ravens play, because we're a blitz heavy team that played a lot of man.
He said that's what he's gonna. That's the kind of defense is gonna be.
So it's really gonna be on your corner,
and it's gonna be multiple.
Really have to have
Shaq Griffin is a man corner. That's why they brought him in. Tyson Campbell is a man corner.
CJ
Henderson is.
They just gonna have to be really good, really early. Yeah. Like they gotta be really.
They're all press corners. So that's what he wants to do. Hey, Peters is a press corner. Marlon Humphrey press corner.
Peters isn't press.
But Marcus Peters got the most interceptions since 2015, and Marlon Humphrey just led the league in forced fumbles as all pro. That's what I'm saying. Those are high level. Marlon's top 3 corner in the league, hands down, no question. And then Marcus Peters is top 10. You know what I'm saying? So we got 2 top 10. That's what I'm saying. So you one of those corners gonna have to have a Pro Bowl year, and the other one's gonna have to be really, really good on that scheme. That's why I say I want to see how back to Lou's point with Sid is really on the defense. Chason gotta have pressure. One sack ain't gonna cut it. Like, to be honest, I don't think he's Josh Allen. I don't think. In my honest opinion, no hate, nothing. I don't think he'll ever be a double-digit sack guy. I think he's too.
His coach, the dude who he was training with, he said he was talking. He was like, bro, he's like, look, man, you are too athletically elite. And he was like, look at all the other dudes I'm training right here. He's like, they tell you the same thing. He had the other dudes in the league like telling him like, bro, you too athletic to be putting up what you put up last year, bro. Like, that's crazy. They like, bro, you elite. He said there's no way. His coach said, with your bend and your movement, there's no reason you shouldn't be a 10 sack.
But look at Clowney. Clowney might be one of the most athletic freaks to come out in the last 10, 15 years.
He's a run stopper.
And he had 0. He's had like 3 sacks in the last 3 years combined. Total. Like, that's what I'm saying. The athleticism thing doesn't mean anything.
It's confidence too, man. He ain't have no big dog last year. He ain't have nobody to teach him, bro. He ain't have no
Tony or Chase on. You know Chase on?
Chase on. I'm saying Chase on.
But that lets you know if he needed a big dog. That means I can't.
He
call
came
you
in on a
out.
bat. Josh Allen needed a big dog.
Josh Allen had 10 sacks his rookie year.
Who was he playing with, bro?
Regardless, that's production. I'm not asking you. I need to get I need production.
He was playing with Calais though. What happened when Calais and them left? He wasn't getting no 10 sacks.
I mean, I can say you can say that. I mean, even last
he had a big dog.
We had nobody get double-digit sacks.
Yeah,
and we had Matt Judon, who's the highest paid Patriots defender ever.
He had 8 sacks.
He had 8. I think he had 8, and then we had Ngakoue, who really didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think it's Chason gotta have 6 sacks. If you don't have at least 6 sacks and shit, you really need 8. He need 8 for y'all to get the playoffs.
We're gonna see. I think we'll be so. And you heard it here first. I think we're gonna have 2 10-sack guys. Chason gonna have 10. Josh Allen gonna have 10, and I wouldn't be surprised.
So what's the other LSU?
If we have 2 10-sack guys, that means we have like 3 or 4 Pro Bowlers.
I wouldn't be surprised, man. I'm telling you.
Mingo. That's who he reminds me of. He reminds me of Kiki Mingo.
Mingo's slow.
Mingo was way tall. Mingo was lanky, dog.
That
same type of attack though. It was elite athleticism. They thought the elite athleticism was going to get him over the hump, and they never got him over the hump.
Mingo was stiff, bro.
He
was robotic.
I feel the same way about Chason. I don't feel like he has a real. I feel like if he had a real
different areas of football,
he would have had more than 1 sack. If you got big, you gonna beat some tackles just
bro. I'm telling you, this man had no pass. Bro, I was at training camp last year. They had to work with this man every day after practice, bro, to try to teach.
So let me ask you, gonna have 5 sacks rookie year now. Let's watch it.
Let me ask you this: with the elite athleticism, and you don't have hand usage. Let's be real. Hand usage trumps all the athletic shit as a pass rusher.
He didn't have it. He didn't know how to use his hands. That's the thing.
You think he got to a certain point in 1 year, 1 off season, he gonna his hand usage to let him get to the point where he gets 10 sacks.
All you need to learn is a few pass rush moves, bro.
You need at least a counter, but right now all he has is a straight edge rush. That's all he has is a straight speed rush. That's all he has. Hopefully he adds the rip with it, but you got to have a counter.
You need a spin.
I think
you need a
and that's why
spin is not no easy move. Somebody can just pull off a spin move.
That's what I'm saying.
He was working with one of the top coaches to do it.
But it's one off season to show you got that full plethora of moves now.
Yeah. I think he'll be all right. We've seen people make big jumps like that though. It's not out of the ordinary. People go from 3 sacks to 10 sacks all the time.
But Shaq was healthy. It was never Shaq Barrett.
Shaq Barrett.
It was just healthy.
Shaq Barrett was the big. That man went from
wasn't no year.
That man went from like 4 sacks to like 18.
Wasn't no jump from year 1 to year 2.
Man went from 4 sacks to
like 18. That took a couple teams. That was like his 4th team. The Bucks. It's like his 4th team.
No.
Yes, it is.
He played for the Broncos and then he played for the Bucks.
Who he played for before he got to the Bucks? Was it the Broncos?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
He was with the Broncos. He was with the Broncos.
This guy didn't even have double-digit sacks in college. If you can't get it in college, if you can't give me 8 to 10 in college, 6.5 is the most he had. That was the national championship year in 13 games.
How many did Myles Garrett have?
How many? Well, I mean, Myles Garrett had double digits. But
Myles Garrett had 2 double digits.
I can't think of too many guys other than like a Von Miller,
Bradley Chubb.
He had 10 this past season, his sophomore year. He had 10.
He didn't have.
Myles Garrett had 11.
I'm talking about in college.
Yeah, as a freshman at Texas.
He's talking about in college.
Myles Garrett had 11 freshman year, 11.5 sophomore year, 8.5 his junior year. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you can't get double digit, Von Miller, let's see what Von had. That's what I'm saying. I just get most double digit guys. It's rare that you transition into being.
Bro, he was raw, bro. He was raw.
David had to at least have 8 to 10. He may not have like completely over.
Von Miller had 17 his junior year.
How many pass rushers?
10.5.
How many pass?
Huh?
How many pass rushers has LSU developed though? Think about it.
Truly one.
Danielle Hunter. That's really it.
They don't develop pass rushers, bro. He came out raw with no moves, bro. They were literally trying to help him after practice.
But the odds still not in his favor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel the way I do. I think he was a system player. I think he looked good in the system. You know what I'm saying? But to be
they
honest,
say
nobody on that defense was really that good. Like
they say
I like Brett Delpit, but nobody else on that defense was really hurt. He didn't even touch the field.
I barely like Delpit. I barely like.
And he had tackling. He couldn't tackle to save his life. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why that defense, like outside of you, like you might get a good corner from LSU, but outside of that, most of the defenders and Devin White. Let me not disrespect Devin White. Shout out to Devin White.
Tre'Davious White too.
And Tre'Davious White. I'll give it that too. But
I gotta get out of here though, fellas.
It's been tough.
It's been great, man. Great show. Great show, fellas.
Yes, sir.
A lot of great dialogue tonight, man. We had Reggie Northrup on the show for a brief minute. We had some NFL stuff, college, a little bit of college football recruiting, you name it, man. So really appreciate everybody tuning in. Tune in next week. We will have more special guests every single week. We'll have somebody on to speak with. Hopefully trying to get some more high school kids on in the next week, some more high school prospects and get a feel for what's going on in the city, man, and how everybody's feeling. So again, thanks for joining, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Sir, y'all take it
Next
easy.
time, baby.
Yes, sir.